Darren Ravel for Collect TV, joined by Mark Attanasio, Brewers owner, managing partner of Crescent Capital, and the owner of a Jackie Robinson debut ticket. And since today is Jackie Robinson Day, we thought we'd have Mark on the show. Mark, welcome. Tell us what drove you to buy the Jackie Robinson debut ticket.
Jackie Robinson is such his first major league game is such an icon, maybe the most important first major league game that any player has ever played. And there are very few of those tickets left. And the ticket I was able to buy was, at least on the front of it, it's perfect, right? Whether how they grade it is the back isn't as perfect, but it looks like it did, decades ago. People who have seen it's you just stare at it. It says Rotunda. It's all. Now I don't even know if we have paper tickets anymore in Milwaukee. We probably do.
We gotta, if we don't have them, we gotta give at least the season ticket holders a sheet before the season. They pay at cost for that. And if there's a game that they need to, that's what I always say, right? And then if there's a game they need to pull it out, then fine. If it's whether it's a substantive game or it's just them taking their son to the first game ever, I just love, the idea that you get a free memento, something kind of cool. Yeah, the ticket is amazing. The color is perfect. It has a facsimile autograph of Branch Rickey, which is so
Branch Rickey's on the ticket. That's right.
Ties it all together. It is as beautiful as you can imagine. And I think, on Jackie Robinson Day, there are no arguments that he is worth honoring every year. Just some of the stories to see what he went through, the hard helmet that he wore under his wool cap because people might throw something at him, everything that he endured, just wild that he was able to even concentrate. You think about, we just had the 50th anniversary of Hank Aaron's 715, talking about, some of his teammates. We talked to one of his teammates and, he would stay at the stadium with a security guard and the pressure. And I know that's in the deep South, but that's, 30 years later here. So just to think about everything that was going on in Jackie's life and still play the way he did, is amazing and should never stop being appreciated.
No, it's and by the way, Hank, who several folks in Milwaukee, I still call Henry, has a Chasing the Dream Foundation and would visit our ballpark every summer and did a fundraiser for him and Billy in our home there. What he endured, which is amazing, not only around the home run, which of course was seminal, but into the 60s, which Bob Uecker, our Hall of Fame announcer, can recount some of these stories. And the dignity that Hank managed all that and just really kept everything quiet about what he had to go through his whole career is what makes his feats, even as more impressive as with Jackie. But with Jackie, I've had I knew it was, well, we're going to figure out how to share it. I've talked to the Hall of Fame about exhibiting it. I've talked to Jackie Robinson about exhibiting it. It's something that should be shared because it's so special and it's like a time capsule, and just very rare.
And I always think about game one of the 1955 World Series, where he steals home and whether Yogi said he was out or not. Just to have the balls in game one of the World Series in enemy territory to steal home is absolutely wild. I think he had 18 steals of home, but just insane to think about. How good of a player he really was. And I hope that when we honor number 42 and everyone wears 42, I hope that the kids, look at the YouTube highlights of Jackie, that is made over the years as much as they look at all the bloopers that my 10-year-old twin sons are looking at. It's like bloopers every morning. Can we please respect the game and watch Mr. Jackie Robinson do his thing instead of watching, the San Diego Chicken? you know, but because it's amazing really how great of a player Jackie was.
You talk about community, then the community extends to everybody that's touched by Jackie Robinson. It's not just collectors, because really so many Americans know Jackie Robinson, and to hold something from that first game that nobody who knew,
Yeah, no,
um,
but nobody knew. Although Jackie was a little bit more heralded. I had the conversation with someone about Roberto Clemente, who was originally drafted by the Dodgers, and the Dodgers held him for about 2.5 years. It would have been nice to get Roberto Clemente for a couple more years, but Jackie, what a great story through the Montreal Royals, and Brand Tricky getting the due credit that it's just an incredible story, and I'm glad for that, that they did that movie with Chadwick Boseman, because again, it got people, to young kids, to understand, Jackie Robinson. So it's an amazing story. Mark, thank you so much for joining us. This was awesome, and we'll have you on some other time.
yeah, this is really fun. We could go on for hours, right?
Literally.